Yeah, I think I'm going to change up a few things. I'm going to go ahead and try to do a little bit of tuning on this. Man, I asked that guy that I met over there from Killeen. Like I said, I'm limited right now to this. This thing shuts off at 70, 66 or 65, whatever it was, because it happened. And I asked him, "What's your safe low voltage cutoff?" Hell, he shuts his off at like 54 volts or some crazy shit. Well, hell, that's another 11 volts I can get out of this thing. So God only knows the mileage I could get. I mean, that's craziness. Free health insurance. I'm sure it's free. Ain't nothing for free in this world. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. I need to get all the way down to Stan's Fluter. And I'm trying to figure out how I can double back. I'm just trying to get a little closer to the truck. I still got plenty of volts. 70, almost 78 volts still. But I have no sidewalks. I got to be on a 55 mile an hour feeder roads. We're gonna open this thing up a little, I guess. I've been running this big light up here on low. Shit, that thing says I still got 6 hours left almost. Now, if I drop it up to the high, it'll burn down quicker, but man, look at that, 239. I think some of these stores get in a fuel battle or something, and then they try to see who can go the lowest. Because, like I said, this shit won't be there Monday. It won't be that cheap on Monday. Yeah, I had one of my subscribers ask me, "Man, what is actually your real name?" And I don't know, but I can't believe I hadn't said what my name is. I mean, I thought I did. Maybe he hadn't watched a lot of my videos. My name is Sean, by the way. And that's what we're turning on. That's what made me think of that. This is Sean Lane. But, man, my car's all an ass. Yeah, this is Sean Road or whatever it is. But, yeah, I would have swore I've said what my name was on here before. I mean, of course, Texas Drone Man is my my YouTube channel, but yeah, my name's Sean. I don't know. You couldn't ever spell my last name, but I'm on Facebook. I mean, I post these under my name, Sean Magoni. But I'm on Facebook, Mogonye, Sean Magoni. But like I said, I don't know. I would have swore I mentioned what my name was. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I was telling my buddy, he was like, man, you've been doing that video stuff for a while. Are you making money? I'm like, hell no. I got to be at 500 subscribers. And then I told him, I was like, man, I wish I was rich, which I'm not, believe me. I mean, you see me over here building bike racks and shit. I mean, I try to save money the best I can, but I told him, he's like, man, I looked at that one video you had where you souped up that bike, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, damn, you got over 2,000 people that watched that. I'm like, yeah. And I actually I think I was at like 130, what was I, 131? Before that one, and then, I've done a couple of them since then, but, I've jumped up. I think I'm up to like 175, 180 maybe, I don't know, on my subscribers. And that's what he said. Well, how can you have over 2,000 people watch the video, but they don't subscribe? I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, well, you need to do more of those kind of videos. I'm like, yeah. I said, you got 1,300 to help me keep buying these things and rebuilding these things. I was like, man, it gets expensive. And I told him, I said, there's a reason a lot of people watch those videos, because they want to learn how to do it. But I said, I don't know. I mean, I showed him my analytics on it, and it's like, I swear it's still down there around 20%. I think 80% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers. I don't know. Kind of weird how that is. Maybe they didn't like my videos. I don't know. He was like, man, that don't sound right. And I'm like, well, it may not sound right, but that's how it is. But I don't know. It must have gotten harder or something, because I've watched some older videos from like 3 years ago. I mean, I watch all kinds of different stuff, but some of these guys, man, they put videos on there that it looks like they shot their video in like old 8mm cameras or something, and their video quality was horrible. And I've noticed that some of these videos at night especially, they kind of get a little blurry on the sides or whatever, but like I said, it is what it is. During the daytime, this thing's pretty good, but at nighttime, I have a night setting on here. I don't use it because back when I first got this camera, I looked at it and I couldn't tell the difference between running it regular or using that night mode. But I told him, I was like, hey, I said, I've watched videos, those old videos, and man, those guys were getting 3 and 4 and 10,000 views. People were watching that, and that video was horrible. I mean, they didn't have any microphones. It's a bunch of wind. I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand it, but I don't know. I guess it's gotten a lot harder for some reason to get people to man, there's a lot of Lyft and Uber drivers riding around. I keep seeing those lights in their dashes. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're down there by this bike trail somewhere. I'm trying to remember where that platinum was. Let's see. That might be it right there. I don't know. Let's see. That's it right there. Yep, this is platinum. I got the bike trail. Or it's got the bike lane, I guess, not trail. Yeah, one of my other videos, I drive by this and they've got this thing up on the fence. I think it's a raccoon or a squirrel or something, but it scared the hell out of me. What is that? I guess that's a squirrel. I don't know. Or a bear? Or hell, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is, but somebody carved it out. It's got a, I guess that's supposed to be a raccoon. But I guess I'm going to go down this trail. I'll go down this trail and then that'll take me to, yeah, we've already done 27 miles. That'll take me down to, what is that road down there? Rosewood. And we can go up Rosewood, hit another bike trail, and then we'll be closer to the truck. Yeah, I told that guy in Copper's Cove to that I lived in Copper's Cove. I think he does too. And I told him, man, I'm sorry I couldn't get back. I'm still over in Killeen, but I told him I hook up with him. We're gonna do a ride one night or whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And he said, let me know. This ain't a bad bike trail though. It's pretty cool. All up here. I thought that was just over there. Damn, boy, that was some big bomb. Well, I don't know if y'all can hear that. Of course, they're not going to do it now. I think they got one of those. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, they're blowing some big ones. I should be in Copper's Cove. I wonder if out there where I was riding around. Yeah, they got one of these too. That is craziness. Look at that. I'll show you. Look at all that, man. They got tools. Hey, are we metric? Maybe I could check my rear. I need a 6, I think it is. Let's see what that is. Hell, they ain't numbered. I mean, they got tools, man. Wow, they are wrapping them off over there. Let's see. What are these? I can't tell. It doesn't say. I wonder if that would reach. Let me try. It doesn't say what sizes those are, but I wanted to check that back deal and see. I don't know if it's going to reach, though. I think you're supposed to put your bike up on top of that rack thing. Let's see here. Hell no, that ain't gonna reach, I don't think. Nope, it ain't gonna reach. It don't go high, low enough. I was gonna try to loosen that back bolt a little. I'll do it tomorrow. But, let me think here. I think I'm at the end of this thing. If that's the bridge, let's see here. Yeah, that is. I'll take it down here and finish it off. Man, that would have been cool if I could have reached that, but hell, I don't know how I would do it. I mean, it's got to be up higher. They have on top of those things, they got these little pipes that stick out. I think that's for regular bicycles, though. You know, you hang your bike up there and work on it. Yep. There's old Rosewood. I think there's a crossover. I think there's a crossover over here. Well, we didn't see no hookers in Killeen. I think those guys are lying. I don't know. I've had people tell me that's like the local stroll or whatever. Get over here on this sidewalk and we'll go down. There's one more. There's another bike trail down here. But might as well go hit it. It's on the way back. You know what's weird is I was saying when I was doing the mod on this thing that she was sending me that full twist. Look at that down there. She was sending me that full twist throttle, which I put on here, and I said it was temporary. Man, I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with the full twist throttle. I'm liking it. I got on that red one the other night, and it's like, wow. I think I'm liking this full twist throttle instead, better than that half twist. I thought I liked the half twist, but this is more like a motorcycle kind of thing. So it's kind of cool. I like it. Uh-oh. Look at old mama. Even in Killeen. Even in Killeen, damn deer everywhere. Not as bad as Copper's Cove, that's for sure. Yeah, somewhere down here, there's another trail here somewhere. I'll see it here in a second, I think. Man, them Suron guys, they could probably hit this thing and go fly all the way over the top. I bet. Yeah. There it is right here. What the hell was that? That's one of them damn... That cat's driving one of them damn little mini bikes with the lawnmower engine. That's crazy. Everybody got different things to ride. Yeah, he's out riding a damn lawnmower. Lawnmower driven mini bike out here on Rosewood. That's crazy. Park closed at 5 p.m. Sorry. I don't think so. Where did that go? Oh, that's going to the neighborhood. Yeah, this is that YMCA thing, man. That freaks me out, man. This place is huge and it's nice. that's pretty damn sporty right there. That's nice. What the hell is that? Damn little scooter somebody left here. That's weird. Kid's little scooter. Oh yeah, I forgot. These are another one. The little transitions. I didn't level them out very good. Man, that's a pretty nice ride tonight. Watch, I'm gonna look real quick. I bet it's 80, at least 80 degrees. Let's see. Let's see real quick. My weather up there, it is. 82 degrees. Yeah. Jersey John, if you're watching this, you see 82 degrees. You're over telling me you're up there in 50-degree weather. This is 82 degrees, and we are at 11:15 at night. Ain't that a bunch of bullshit? Man, you better be glad you're up in that Jersey. You better be glad you're up in that Jersey, man, because you'd be sweating your ass off down here. It ain't bad at night, but like I said, today was brutal. It was like 102 degrees. Crazy, man. All right, back to Rosewood. Oh, shit, I forgot. This sidewalk dies after that. So we're back on the road. There's a sidewalk on the other side. It's pretty small. This ain't nobody here on this road, really. Which is surprising, it really is. Hell, it's Saturday night. Hell, I don't even know what the speed limit is on this. Like I said, that'd be embarrassing to get a speeding ticket on a damn e-bike. So I'm assuming this says it's Stagecoach. Here comes a car up behind me. I'm gonna get over here on the sidewalk. Sorry, there people. Yeah, that old boy Frank that I took on a ride on that e-bike, man, came by the house, was trying to get me to. I've got some tires on a marketplace. He just bought new tires. The tires he took off are these Continental tires, he actually just bought the car. The tires ain't got that many miles on them, but he wants performance tires or whatever, so he went and bought them. But he's trying to get me to sell them for him. But he told me, he said, because I was telling him about the Sur-On, the dirt bike ones and stuff, and he goes, hell, that looks like a dirt bike. He's telling me this thing looks like one. I told him, man, I don't know. You ain't seen too many dirt bikes, obviously. And I still ain't seen a stop sign yet. Or a speed limit sign. I want to know what the speed limit is here. What does that say? Oh, it says 45. Yeah. There's one. 45. This whole thing will take us up through Sonic, I think. Oh, that dude. Wow. There's another one. Somebody's driving on a flat tire. He's just screwing that rim up. Wow. That idiots. Probably somebody that don't know how to change a tire or something. You can hear that rim just grinding on that concrete. I guess as long as the tire's on there, it doesn't chew it up as bad, but that tire will sling off eventually. Rosewood. See if I went underneath that bridge, I could go back to that golf course I was at, but hell, I ain't gonna do that. Today's car wash. Now these things always say free vacuums. I wonder if these things actually work all the time. Let's see how they were experienced today. Resist scratching, water repellent. What the hell is that? Graphene? Oh, Rain-X. What is this? Wonder how the vacuums. They always say free vacuums. Maybe they shut them off at night or something. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how they work. I think Frank goes to these. He's got a membership to one of these. I don't see no power. What did I say? Swap. I don't know. Maybe I ought to change this battery out. Well, we've been going forever. I'm assuming this thing ought to be pretty close to being dead. I think this is the longest I've ever ran it. Oh shit, I only have one battery left. Look, I forgot to charge that one. Oops. But it won't make it. Yeah, we've been going on one battery this whole time. Alright, I'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, battery. It still showed orange, but I mean that's gotta be close to being dead. Yeah, we've been out here. I forget, this doesn't give you a time. Doesn't give you a time. But I will say this is different. This says 31.8 miles. This is 33 miles. So this is a little off. I trust the GPS more than I do their stuff. This factory stuff. But I think there's a timer. Let's see. Isn't there a timer on here? Oh, I turned it off back then, though. What is that? Oh, I turned my damn. I think it's the power button. Man, I've got 228 miles on this baby. Yeah, so we've been riding for 2 hours. 2 hours, 6 minutes, I guess, since I left the bar over there. 228 miles. Boy, we've been putting some miles on this baby. I just rebuilt it last week or a week or two ago. Is that a sidewalk? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I know I came through here this way last time. I think I go through the hospital parking lot. Yeah, this is going to be a long one here. It's going to be a long video. I'll be having to chop this one up. I'm not gonna do this thing for this long. Man, y'all will really be cussing me out for doing this long a video. I was that close to just take off this afternoon and drive into Austin, but I told myself, do something close, but do something with the truck, with the rack. Check the rack out. Make sure it's riding good. Make sure everything's fine because that's a long, that's like an hour and 45 minutes just to get down there. It's a long run. But I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in that old rack. Like I said, I think I'm going to bring it closer to the truck a little bit, though. That's the only difference I'm going to do, I think. But all I got to do is cut that main square tubing off and drill another hole or whatever I want. I just kind of have to put it up there, measure it, and then cut that much off and drill a hole. Old Sam's. Old Sam's Club. Let's go. I want to see. I bet the reason why those few stores on this side of 190 is 239. I bet they're all battling. Watch. I bet this some bitch says 239 or 238. I bet. I wish those people. I wish all them places. I mean, that's what's stupid. Is I can be in Copper's Cove where I live in 15 minutes. Oh, look at that. 238. They just want to be a penny cheaper. But damn, look at that diesel. 272. I wonder if I can get in here. I wonder if I can do this after hours. Business hours. I wonder if I can get gas still. Man, diesel at 268. Man, I go pump some diesel in the truck after I get through. I don't know if that business hours means you can't pump gas, or I don't know how that works. Wow, that old Black Bear, they put that Black Bear Diner in over here, and I've eaten that place on the West Coast. That's a real big tourist attraction. Black Bear Diner. And I thought, well, maybe they'll do all right, man. They are sucking it. I don't know how they're staying afloat. And like I said, they're real big out there on the West Coast. I mean, I was out in Phoenix and all that. They had them out there. That's where I first ate them. I ain't doing too great here. I think there's a sidewalk out here. I'm going to just take that. I don't think I can get... There isn't. No, there isn't, is there? Nope, no sidewalks over there that I can see. I thought I found a way to get back through here and I didn't have to get on the feeder road at all, but... Let's see here. We'll keep going down here to the end and see what this does. There's another one of those little places. It's called Freezing Milk. I don't know. But man, that sure seems like it's a popular thing. I guess ice cream or something. But boy, they sure did get a lot of calls on that DoorDash down here in Killeen for that place. Yeah, this is what I did. I came through Walmart. Yeah, this Walmart's where I parked at before. This is where I parked at the last time and took off. I'm across the highway now. I went ahead and dropped the truck off at Target this time. Let's see if all these people are sleeping in their cars out here. The last time I was here, there's probably half a dozen cars out here. People got blankets up in the front windshield. They're sleeping in their cars. I guess they live in their cars. Which I guess that's what you got to do to survive. I ain't making fun of nobody, but it's like these, man, what is all this water out here? What the hell's going on? I guess they watered that shit's still running. You can see it trickling over the curb. Oh, they got the sprinklers going right now. I don't want to get nothing wet though. Yeah, I see cars on the outside edge. I bet they're sleeping in the cars. There's 3 or 4 up there. Let's go see. I bet that's what it is. police cars. Clearance $90 for an old bicycle. See, how are these people doing this? Walmart closes at 11 o'clock and that girl's putting groceries in somebody's car. Let's see here. Ain't nobody sleeping in that car. Yep, there's somebody in this one, I think. Nope. Nope. Got two of them out there making out. A bunch of cars down here. Nope. Yep, there's somebody in that car. There's somebody in that car. Somebody in the back seat of that car sleeping. Somebody's sleeping in that car. There's somebody in that car. Man, that's probably 6 or 8 cars people sleeping in. It's weird. It's sad. Guess at least they got a car, I guess. There's old 238, old Walmart and Sam's. Same place, but same company. Damn, that's cheap. Like I said, I bet I ride through here Monday. Come back over here Monday and ride. I bet you that some bitch is $260 something. I wonder how much their diesel is. Man, that's all glass right there. Wow. I still need to put that flat out in these tires. Lazy ass. Here I am out running around. One of these days I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna keep being lazy and not put that damn flat out in. I'm gonna get a flat and be stuck. See if this old light picks me up or not. Yep, that's weird. It's picking up motion. It's definitely not a magnetic sensor. Now there's another damn scooter laying on the ground over there. What the hell is going on here? I can catch a sidewalk here. Get past this light. Yep. Ouch. Freaking shock. Come on, shocks, get here. Come on, shocks. Oh, good Lord. Chick-fil-A. Imagine that. I really don't understand the fascination with the old Chick-fil-A. Everybody seems to love it. I didn't even look. The truck's parked down there in the Target parking lot. I didn't even look to see if it was up there. I'm sure it is. Better be. Good Lord, it's 20 to midnight. Look out, black cat. Bad luck sucker, you. Get your black cat. Bad luck. Bad luck cat. Yeah, somebody was saying on Facebook that I don't know, somebody was asking about good pizza places around here or something, that they weren't from here. And they actually listed this place as one of them. The Heights Pizzeria and Draft House. Might have to check it out one day. Man, we didn't circle all of Killeen, but we made about half the circle on the north side. Dipped down into the southern side, hit a couple of trails. Man, we've been making some. I said we're at 36.6 miles right now, close to 40. I'm only at 74 volts, which probably would go up a little bit when I when I let it sit. There's old truck still sitting there. Still sitting there. Ain't got no flat tires or nothing, so we can make it home. We'll check out the movie theater. Hell, I could almost run back over to that bar I was at, man. I'm thirsty. But I got some in the truck. I can drink when I get in the truck. Went in there and had me a sugar-free Red Bull. Got me some wings. Got me some wings. The movie theater looked like they got a little crowd going. Oh, hell, ain't no turning over there. Ain't no turning there. The movie must be letting out. I couldn't imagine them starting movies that late at night. Maybe not. Maybe they do. That dude, man, he got his dog. I wonder if they let you take your dog into the. I wonder if they let you take your dog into the movie theater. I wouldn't think so. I'm just doing it. You want me to be like you? I was like, okay, that's why. That's terrible. But well, after she was at the got a Western coming out. Here's Brosnan. Yeah, some kind of Western or something.
I didn't know. Think so.
Got the 5-0 over here. Got the old taxpayers' money. Old gas just got them running. One battle after another. That's the movie I was looking at. Old Leonardo DiCaprio. That's a crazy sounding movie. One battle after another. I wonder if that movie has battles in it. You know, you know it does. Well, 73 volts and 37.5 miles so far, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go ahead and load it up. I am getting hungry. Might have to do me a Whataburger or something. I ain't got crap at home. Might have to run through old Whataburger or something. Man, I ate that. I got that damn pizza. I got a pizza at a Domino's last night after I worked on that rack. I was sure trying to figure out how the hell I could take this e-bike down to Domino's and pick up my pizza, but I just couldn't. There ain't nowhere to put it on here. Let's see here. Let's see here. I need to go back down here where the truck's at. Mhm. Sure, this damn Target's closed. I don't think anything goes open to 24 hours anymore. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to look into these charging stations, these Tesla stations. They're closed. I'm going to look into that. I think you can buy an adapter for those charging stations. I think you can buy something you can plug a 110 into. What are these crazy people doing? You're supposed to back into it. They're over driving sideways. Yeah, I think you can do that. I think you can do the. I wonder how these work. Because there ain't no spot to put in a code or a card, or how do you wonder how you do that? Wonder how you pay for that. Or is there like an app or something? Like I said, I think that's what that dude Elijah does. And he was showing, I don't know, I think that's what he was showing. I think he was showing his charging station uh, bill. And it was like dollars. It wasn't a whole lot of money. That's why I'm wondering if that's what, if he's got like an adapter or something. Yeah, we're 37.9. So we will be, we should be right at 38 miles, exactly. And we're at 74 volts. Pull over here and dump off some stuff in the back. Yeah, that old rack, it's kind of, it don't look the best. It don't look fancy like some of them ones, but you can see it. I mean, it's got a bunch of 3/8 bolts holding it to the plate, but like I said, it works, man. It works. Doesn't matter what it looks like, long as it hauls it. And I actually bought one of these. I'll have to show you on the daytime, but these little deals, man, that's a lifesaver, because I don't know if y'all have ever had something in your hitch, but it rattles. Look at that. That's solid. You buy one of those, it's got some 11/16 nuts on it. You tighten all that down. No shake. That thing is solid, man. I mean, look at that. Thing is solid. So, anyway. All right, guys. I guess this is another video coming, but we are exactly 38 miles. This says 37.96, 38 miles. The highest speed was 46.5 miles an hour. Anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, man, this has been a whole lot of different this is a lot different deal, and I enjoy getting out and doing different stuff. But this old bike's running good, man. Old bike's running good. Tires seem to be holding up pretty decent. They're quiet. Like I said, I like them. I like them old Vipers tires. I saw some guy online today posted something how he put some street tire on. But anytime they show a picture of a tire and it's folded up into a little square, that just tells me the sidewalls are super thin. And I don't get into that. I don't like those paper thin tires. You're going to get a blowout. Or like a lot of these people, you know, they've got those Chow Yangs or those cheap ass Kendas or whatever it might be. I mean, I see it on the wired bikes a lot, where people they roll the tire off the rim because they watch these idiots on YouTube telling them, oh, just run 10, 15 pounds in them. That's not enough to keep that on the bead. If you hit something crazy, you'll roll that tire off of the bead. But like I said, these things, it's weird because the other bike, the Allscapes, I think were rated for top PSI of 40 PSI. These are rated for 30, and these are 30 PSI. I got these maxed out, but you ain't folding these tires up, I'm telling you. You guys that have the HEB Allscapes, you know what I'm talking about. You're not folding those tires up. These Vipers, same thing. Got a good thick sidewall. It's just the tread pattern is different on these, and they're more of a street tire. They're smoother. They're not as rough as those, what they call all-terrain, I guess, on the Allscapes. But like I said, man, I love these tires for street. That's for damn sure. And once again, I ain't knocking the Allscapes. I got those on my other two bikes, but this was an experiment, and man, so far, it's been a nice experiment. I enjoy it. I like that tire. It's smooth. And I just wait to see. I can't wait to see what that new shock, man. I bet this thing is gonna purr. But yeah, I'm gonna check that swing arm bolt too. I never did do that on this bike. But and like I said, I think I said in one of my editing deals, when I first built this bike and took off on that first ride, that's the very first time I have ever ridden this bike, because it didn't have batteries and stuff on that. It just sat in my garage for three or 4 months. But that was the first time. I never rode this bike because it didn't have no power. It didn't have anything. It had a motor, which I still have, but it didn't have battery and stuff. Didn't have a controller in it. So basically, these are my first rides on here. I mean, this 200 and what did I say it was? 36. No, that's a trip. That trip meter is not right. I'm telling you. Let's see your power. 232 miles. That's the only miles I've ever drove on this bike. Because I didn't, like I said, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything to power this bike. So I bought it and it's set for, I don't know, I think it took 2 months. I can't remember how long it took to get the motor stuff. And then I bought it before I even ordered the stuff. I mean, like I said, it's probably been 4 months sitting. Anyway, guys, I'm off. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to load up and head to the house. But this is a lot better loading. A lot easier. But maybe I'll show y'all during the day. I'll set my camera up in the driveway and load it up where you can see. I don't have no way of positioning anything up like it is. But like I said, all right, guys, I'm going to quit babbling so I can get to the house. We'll see y'all on the next one. See you.